Pisces is dream, intuition, and emotion woven into a body that barely touches the ground. And when this sign rises in your chart or rules your sun, you move through the world like water, soft but strong, always absorbing, always flowing, always sensing what others try to hide. You are the empath, the artist, the intuitive healer disguised as a soft-spoken friend. And while people may call you sensitive, what they really mean is that you feel everything often before they even do. Your energy is gentle and fluid, but it carries the weight of the whole ocean. You understand people in a way that doesn't make sense on paper. You can read the room without opening your eyes, feel the tension behind a smile, and sense when someone is saying one thing but aching for another. You are often the one people come to with their pain, their dreams, their confusion, because you make them feel held without judgment. You dissolve walls just existing. In career, you need creativity, meaning, and emotional freedom. You are not built for rigid schedules or soul-numbing routine. You thrive in roles that allow you to create, care, imagine, or heal. You are the artist, the musician, the poet, the therapist, the mystic, the nurse, the filmmaker, the energy worker. You're drawn to paths that make others feel something, that let you express what can't be said in words, or that bring comfort to those in pain. You do best when your work connects to your soul. When you believe in what you're doing, your magic is undeniable. But if you're in a toxic environment, your energy drains fast and your whole being starts to fade. Financially, your relationship with money is emotional, intuitive, and sometimes inconsistent. You might swing between feast and famine, giving generously when you're inspired and avoiding your bank account when you're overwhelmed. You're not careless, but you can be avoidant. Money feels heavy when it's disconnected from purpose. So tie your finances to beauty, joy, and service. Create rituals around abundance that feel like self-love. Light a candle before checking your balance. Say an affirmation before spending. Let your financial life be infused with intention, not fear. Manifestation works for you when it's sensory and soulful. Visualize with feeling, not logic. Trust your gut, your dreams, your heart's pull. You don't need to hustle to receive. You just need to align and allow. In relationships, you are deeply romantic, intuitive, and emotionally generous. You love fully with your whole being, often long before the other person realizes what they've been given. You crave connection that feels magical, not just practical. You want emotional depth, spiritual resonance, and someone who sees beyond the surface. You love through presence, through art, through care, through sacrifice. But you need to remember that boundaries are love too. That giving doesn't have to mean disappearing. That being soft doesn't mean being swallowed. You deserve relationships that pour into you the way you pour into others. Emotionally, you are vast like the sea, and your moods come in waves. You feel everything, absorb everyone, and sometimes forget where you end and others begin. You may cry at movies, pick up strangers' pain in public, or feel exhausted after a social interaction without knowing why. You need solitude to reset, to clear, to remember yourself. You are not weak. You are porous. And your healing comes from learning to filter, not to harden. Spiritually, you are already connected. You don't need to learn intuition. You are intuition. Your challenge is trusting it. You're drawn to mysticism, art, dreams, astrology, energy healing, prayer, ritual, silence, and surrender. You are the mystic even if you don't speak it aloud. Your spiritual path is not linear. It flows like music, like water, like wind. You grow through feeling, through vision, through dissolving into something greater than yourself. The divine isn't separate from you. It moves through you. You are the dreamer in the dream. Socially, you are loving, inclusive, and compassionate. You make people feel safe just by being around. You don't need constant attention. You need authentic connection. You're the one who senses when someone's off, who checks in quietly, who remembers small things that others forget. But you can also overextend, say yes too quickly, or stay in draining dynamics because you want to help. Learn to give with discernment, to love without losing. Protect your light by saying no with grace. Your daily life works best when it includes quiet, creativity, and space to just be. You don't thrive in hyperproductive, overscheduled routines. You need flow, beauty, softness. Make your morning sacred. Light incense. Play music, doodle, write, sit in silence. Your nervous system regulates through slowness and beauty. Your shadow shows up in escapism, martyrdom, and emotional over-identification. You may lose yourself in others' problems, romanticize pain, or avoid practical tasks that feel too heavy. But your healing begins when you remember that presence is power, that groundedness is safety, that you don't need to float away to survive. You are safe here in your body in this moment. Childhood may have taught you to disappear, to dream, to care for others before yourself. But now your healing lies in returning to yourself with tenderness. You are not here to save everyone. You are here to be whole. Decision-making for you is felt, not figured out. Logic helps, but your answers live in your body, in your dreams, and your emotions. Give yourself time to feel into choices. Listen to your reactions, not just your thoughts. Trust that your inner knowing already knows. Motivation for you comes from meaning, from beauty, from love. You are not moved by external rewards. You are moved by inspiration. When your heart is lit, you are unstoppable. But when your soul is dimmed, everything becomes a struggle. Let your passion lead. Let your dreams steer. Your aesthetic is soft, magical, and ever-changing. You are drawn to flowing fabrics, dreamy colors, sacred spaces. Your home feels like a spell. Your wardrobe shifts with your moods. You dress like your spirit feels. When it comes to your body, you benefit from gentle movement, sensory nourishment, and plenty of rest. Dance, swimming, yoga, and long walks with music bring you back to yourself. Your appetite is emotional and intuitive. Eat slowly. Eat what feels good in your spirit. Nourish your heart, not just your stomach. Forgiveness for you is natural, but sometimes too quick. You want peace, not conflict, and you often forgive without receiving repair. But true healing means holding others accountable. It means honoring your hurt without turning it into identity. You are allowed to walk away from what harms, even if you understand it. Pisces, you are not lost. You are expansive. And when you root your dreamer's soul into a life that supports and protects it, you become the sacred ocean where love and magic never run dry. I hope these words bring clarity and inspiration to your day, my dear stargazers. Remember, the stars guide, but you hold the power to shape your destiny. Now I'd love to hear from you. Did today's words resonate with you? Share your thoughts, experiences, or even your own cosmic insights in the comments below. Let's create a little community of starlight and support because together, we shine even brighter. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more daily cosmic guidance. Until next time, keep dreaming big and manifesting magic.